Hey guys, welcome back to Sincerely Yours. I'm Chelsi Thomas. I got another dope creative here with me today. My man, Saury Hunt. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Thanks for being here.
Of course, thank you for having me.
No, of course. So Saury, the man, he is a manager for up-and-coming artist IamG, and he is also a talent coordinator for the new music festival, Culture Fest.
Yeah.
So tell me how you do these two things at once, because you must have some dope time management skills.
I try. So really it's all, I'm consistently on my phone. Whenever I travel now in Uber. People think it's crazy, but time is money at this point. So anywhere I can be working, I can't do that on the train anymore. So I'm always in an Uber trying to be on my laptop or be on the internet, like just keeping up with everything I have going on, being on calls all the time. So it's really not just, it's using all my time like throughout the day and waking up as early as possible to get as much throughout my day done as I can, you know?
Yeah, hell yeah. So you manage IamG. How did you start getting into managing, and how'd you link with him?
So I really wanted to get into A&R.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So like that's like my end goal is to become an A&R. The goal is to be able to like what Kendrick Lamar did for Black Panther. You know, I love film, I love television. That's how we met, you know. Mm-hmm. But like it wasn't doing anything for me in the hip hop culture. So I had to go find something I wanted to do in music that would bring life to me. And that was like managing IamG kind of brought that to me. So when we met, my homie from Penn State, where we went to college, he linked me with G. Mm-hmm. He was like, yo, you gotta go check him out. I was like, he's a singer. I'm looking for like a rapper, bro. I'm trying to like get bars, bro. Mm-hmm. I want to be like turn all day, you know? Like that's what I wanted.
That's his vibe, by the way. Uptown Saucy.
Uptown all day.
So wait, does IamG call you Saudi, or does he call you?
So he calls me Saudi.
But Uptown, people call you Uptown Saucy, so that's his Instagram. But tell us how you got that nickname.
So Uptown Saucy, I got that name. I used to get light. I used to, get the shoulders going.
Harlem native.
All day uptown. So instead of my name, no one could pronounce it. So they would just be like, yo, Saucy. And that's how it became. So being from uptown, when Instagram became a thing, I was just like, yo, why not just use where I'm from and my tag and like create that. And some people call me Sauce, like Saucy. I'm cool with anything. Mm-hmm. But, if you really, really know me, you know my government and it's Saudi. You don't pronounce it like Saury or whatever, how you think it's spelled. So I really know, if you know me, you be like, yo, Saudi. I'll be like, oh shit, somebody really said my name out there, If you call me Saucy, I'll be like, oh, you just know me from the gram or something.
All right, you kind of know me.
You kind of know me. You don't really know me,
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So IamG, how is it working with him?
It's great.
So you say your boy from Penn State linked you guys?
Yeah, he linked us, and then he played me his music, and it's fire. And then he was talking about publishing. He wanted to get into publishing and like songwriting for movies, and getting big placements on with bigger artists, with just kind of selling you a hook, and kind of talks you the business and the money behind it. Mm-hmm. If you hit 1 million streams, it's only $3,000 that you kind of make out from Spotify. Yeah, a lot of people have this huge misunderstanding that like, you make mad money if you hit 1 million streams. Mm-hmm. You don't make more than $4,000. So that's like 2 months around if you live in the city.
Right.
Right. So like that's not even real. Mm-hmm. So then we get a movie placement that's $15,000. That's a big difference in like what you make. And now that movie puts the budget behind your marketing and your placement on Spotify. So that $4,000 that you're still gonna make for just putting up a Spotify, you're still gonna make that. So now you made the 15 from the movie and the 4 from Spotify. Now you got 19. Yeah. I'm out here hustling. I'm from uptown. I'm trying to make money.
Yeah.
I'm not really just trying to chase this like $4,000 bag every month. And then like another thing is to find that artist that's continuously gonna do that. It's another thing to do, especially off the rip. So for me to leave a long-term job to go jump into the music game and do something like that, I'd have to know that you were gonna be the next, Lil Pump or Lil Uzi Vert that was gonna just be on tour all year round. Mm-hmm. And I don't want to live on a tour bus all year round. Yeah. I pay $2,500 in rent for a reason.
Right. You're trying to chill in the city.
So with IamG, it's like we do a lot of work with Sony. That's what we signed to.
Okay.
And we just try to get movie placements at all times. Right now we're working on like The Shaft, the Pokemon movie, the new Bad Boys 2. But it's bigger money. It's bigger money, and it gives you a better lifestyle than just being on the tour and just living all year on the road.
So you clearly know your shit.
Sort of.
So how did you get your business savvy?
It's just from being around like uptown. I used to from being a kid, at 13, I used to promote teen nights. You know, like Mi Gente. If you're from New York, Jimmy Bronx Cafe, you really know what I'm talking about. And it's really just kind of did that throughout 13 to 15 to make money, and just being in the club scene with people who were like getting light, who were making money, like DJ Webster, Ron Brown's, Crybaby, Doug Sauce Jones. You know, they were coming to the club and they were just making money dancing. So it was just being around these kids at such a young age and seeing that was like, oh, okay, I can do this too. And then, like, I ain't gonna say, but you know, being in the streets, it's real. I grew up uptown. I used to sell drugs. I grew up with making money was for my own means. I needed everything. I used to get fly from a young age. My mom was a nurse, but she worked all the time to like pay just to keep us rolling, you know? So everything I made on the streets was just to keep me fly. Like, I wasn't really trying to harm anyone. I was just trying to keep myself fly all the time, because in New York, if you got a scruffy pair of shoes, you know,
you're getting clowned.
At 12, you don't want to be that kid.
Exactly. Middle schoolers are harsh. They'll rip you. So up and coming artists, you know, a lot of people in New York around, they don't really have the means to hire a manager. So what advice do you have for new artists trying to get their foot in the game that don't necessarily know about the music industry?
One, get your writing skills up, and use your time wisely. Those are like the first two things I tell you is like, why, and it's because like you go into the studio, a lot of these rappers go into the studio and they just waste time in there. So you're paying money to waste time. When you go to the studio and you're ready to go, that's what start back at point one of writing and making sure your game's on point, is that you're going to the studio and you're going to work. You're not just gonna go and sit around, smoke, get high, and chill. Like that's not what the studio's needed for. So that's one big recommendation I give to people. And two is like, make sure you're on all platforms. You don't know what's going next. You don't know who's listening. You don't know what's happening. So like, a lot of people don't use all platforms. Make sure you're on all platforms, promoting yourself at all times, because you never know who's gonna be listening. Pick you up at no time.
We spoke about your commitment to educating artists about the music industry. Why was this so important to you?
It's really because people don't know how easy you can get lost. There's a lot of artists getting robbed. You know, the 90s was such a scam game that the 2000s was like, yo, you need to learn what you're doing. And a lot of the younger kids are back into that 90s flow that they're just believing what the kids in the 2000s told them. Like the kids in the SoundCloud era I respect, but they're also like now trying to damage what the goods in the game are. You know, like you can't, a lyrical artist isn't succeeding as much because of these SoundCloud artists, so it's like white, it's a little washed, you know? So it's to more of like, yo, stick to the craft. Remember that this is a long-term game, and artists like J. Cole and Kendrick Lamar stuck to the craft to become who they are today. You know, there's a lot of other artists who I am a huge fan of who don't have that as longevity because they're making trendy music. And just remember that. You want to be trendy, or do you want to be longevity? There's two big difference, you know?
1985, that song, it makes me think of that, you know? Like, exactly what we're talking about. So let's talk about Culture Fest.
All
right.
It's a movie. It's a blockbuster. Make sure you come through.
So brand new music festival taking place in Brooklyn on April 20th. 420, you know,
420
very
friendly.
Deliberate. So tell me all about it.
So Culture Fest, it's a basically it's a treehouse, you know, trying to bring everybody together in the city, all different types of people. That's really with the artists, how we went, you know, with the design, with what we're trying to go with the fashion, the music, the gaming, the film. We're really just trying to tap into everything and bring New York City together on 420. Everywhere else in the country, something on 420 mega happens, you know, but nothing happens in New York. Everyone's so busy every year that it always overpasses something because of Coachella's, or you know, it's always like, oh, we'll just go to Coachella, forget our city. Well, like, let's bring money to our city and let's put everyone on in our city. So that's really what Culture Fest is to us. And we got all different types of artists. So
you have Funk Flex, Smoke
Flex.
DZA, those are two.
Kush God. You know, Big Heavy, 420, we had to go with someone heavy, Big Smoker. And Flex is, you know, he's the monster of the city. It's the city. Saturday night, if you want to be somewhere, Flex want to be. So that's why we went with the big dogs.
And so you have some special guests. So this is a Sincerely Yours exclusive. So please tell us, who are these special guests?
So we just gonna announce one tonight.
Okay.
All right, just one.
Give me one. I'll take anything I can get.
Yeah, you can't get me in too much trouble.
Okay.
We gonna be bringing, the drug bug himself, Afrobeat Joanna. So it's about to be a real movie. Nigeria, he's from Nigeria. He's Drug Bug Joanna is like a big song out right now.
Oh yeah.
He's gonna be taking this into the summer, so why not end the night with the vibes of Afro beats and dancing all night.
And Joanna.
I
never knew why that song was called Drug Bug, but he's like saying Joanna the whole time. I'm like, me and my homies always talk about that. But I love that song. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna pull up.
Thank you, yo. I got the pass. I'll send you the pass.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
But what else we can do is like if we can give away 2 passes to anyone who wants to who follows you on the gram, follows us on the gram, Culture Fest at Culture Fest NYC. Go follow at
Sincerely Yours Show. You already know.
And you tag 3 of your friends, and we're gonna do randomize. Let's do next Wednesday at 4:20 in the afternoon. We're gonna pick a winner.
Oh, I love this.
I
love it.
Yeah, we'll do something.
I'm going to write all of that in the description below, so you better follow. You want to win some passes, some free passes.
2 VIP passes. 2 VIP passes.
Oh my goodness.
VIP.
Oh my goodness. Yo, Saury, you're the best.
Nah.
You really are the best. Hell yeah. So how is it you got involved with Culture Fest?
So Super O, big shout out to Super O. He's Super O Management. He helped Noriega. He helps a lot of people in the city put things together. He gave me a call. I used to work on him back in the day. He gave me a call. He's like, yo, I know you got your finger on the pulse of what's going on in the city. He's like, yo, let's put some wild shit together for 420. And he was just like, yo, I need you to bring the music. He's like, I know you got all the sounds of the city. Bring all the music together for us. So I was like, all right, bro,
so you're basically A&Ring.
Yeah, the festival.
Yeah.
So, if you want to send me your music for next year or any future, at Uptown Saucy is the gram once again. And I'll listen to your show. I'll give you feedback. A lot of artists already do. I don't mind it. I'm always looking to listen to new music, so I don't mind if someone that I don't know send me something yo, I might have you collab with an artist and be like, yo, now you have a record that goes or does something. So yeah, I'm always looking for new music.
Hell yeah, this is gonna be dope. I can't wait for it. And it's in a warehouse, so it's outdoor, indoor.
We fit about 1,000 people, so get your tickets. They are moving. They are moving. Get your tickets. Outdoor, indoor. The outdoor is 420 friendly. And we're keeping the DJs outside.
Oh,
so
cool.
Just know it's 2 different vibes. DJs outside, and then we're gonna have the music going on in the inside with all the different acts throughout the night.
That's gonna be so dope. And I'm sure you have a shit ton of food trucks gonna be there.
Food trucks, arcades. We're gonna have we have a lot of surprises. We really don't want to say much. That's why we kind of just left it with the gaming, because we really want you to come and experience something different. I interned at Disney World. If you really know me, you know. I interned at Disney World back in the day, and it was I did VIP experience, and a lot of people paid crazy bags, to just go and have this experience. And it was just to get in front of the lines and do these small things. But it was just how do I create a place for New York to bring an experience that people are gonna pay I'm not trying to break you, but to just pay a nice price and come have a great afternoon and not feel anything's gonna happen here.
Right.
We got the Brooklyn Council involved. We're locked in. The police is involved with us. They understand what we're trying to do. This isn't a place to come. This isn't a place for war. It's a place of happiness. And if you know me, you know I'm a very peaceful and chill person. So I'm not really trying to bring any action here. I'm that's why everybody I picked on the lineup is someone I have a very positive energy around. So I really want all these people who have this great energy to be in one room together.
Yeah, so music and vibes. I'm so excited for it.
Yo, it's crazy. I'm so nervous every time I talk about it. It's yo, this is really happening.
And music festival in Brooklyn, the only music festival I know is Guffball, and that's all the way on Randall's Island. So this is gonna be super convenient.
Yeah,
this
especially
is gonna be dope.
For Kids who Bushwick.
Oh, Afropunk too.
Yeah, and Afropunk. Yeah, no disrespect. Yo.
Yeah,
they run the city and they really doing great things. And same with the Meadows. But there's nothing really for the up and coming artists. to me, I literally love South by Southwest and what they do out there, and it's because they use all the different venues and they bring all the sounds of music together.
Like,
you know,
like up and coming and like established artists.
yeah, and not in all different genres as well. So it's like, yo, tonight I might not be looking out for a Dermot Kennedy or a Nick Khan, but like, yo, I'm out here listening to them because I'm at these venues that they're normally not playing. But at the same time, you got a hip hop act like a little, like, you know, Lil Baby ending the night. So it's like a great mix of music. We don't have that here.
Right.
You know, like Gov Ball, they do the extreme artists, but who are the upcoming artists?
Right.
You know, like
Right.
that's really where I'm trying to touch those people because that's really where I feel like I'm in the industry mixing. Those are the people I see every night. So why not help them?
Hell yeah. This is gonna be sick. Do all those things. Like, subscribe, you know, tag 3 friends, follow the page. You could win VIP passes, so that's gonna be sick. Well, thank you so much for coming
Anytime,
on. You're the
anytime,
best.
Charles.
Like, I love you so much. I love what you're doing. You always been a role model for me. I remember when you were like one of my first jobs in TV was with you, and you know, a young Chelsi. Like, you definitely helped me. So I love you so much.
I love you too, yo. And thank you for having me.
Hell
This
yeah.
is great. This is awesome. What you're doing here is
Hell,
sick. And
I'm trying.
We'll promote the shit out of this. We want you to go far.
Oh,
and
thank
keep
you.
Doing your thing,
Thank
bro.
you. Uptown Saucy Culture Fest, April 20th. Get your tickets. I'm going to put the link below. You already know. Saury Hunt. I'm Chelsi Thomas. Sincerely yours. Peace.